Can you get into a little bit the types of atrocities that King Leopold was overseeing? Because I read that he killed something like 10 million Congolese people. And I thought I misread that because you never really hear King Leopold II brought up with guys like Hitler or Napoleon, Stalin, but 10 million bodies is insane. That's an incredible amount of human massacre.
Yeah, I mean, the atrocities were so great that it's basically impossible to calculate the true death toll. But so what he did was first the goal was ivory. That was what he was seeking. And then it switched to rubber, natural rubber in the vines of trees. And so there was a sort of regime of forced slave labor, forced collection of rubber. And the his colonial army would enforce it. Famously, those Congolese who didn't collect enough rubber had their hands cut off. And these photographs were actually sort of what galvanized this early human rights movement against the atrocities going on there. But yeah, most of this, I mean, some were killed directly by the military, but many more were killed as a result of the sort of starvation and disease that resulted from this mass social disruption. So there are academic debates about exactly how many people, can be, what number you can attribute to the colonial regime. But suffice it to say, it was, atrocious. And, King Leopold II really should be compared to Mao and Stalin and Hitler.
Yeah. I mean, just putting aside like the insane amount of atrocities for a second, if you're going to punish someone to make them collect more rubber, I feel like cutting off their hands is the exact opposite of what would make them collect more rubber. Like you would think they would devise some other sort of archaic, just like brutal punishment. But I guess like King Leopold wasn't actually down there, right? Like he never visited the Congo.
In his entire life visited the Congo, which is a remarkable fact. I mean, there's a great book on this called King Leopold's Ghost by Adam Hochschild that maybe some of your listeners have heard of, and he goes into great detail about both the atrocities and the campaign against them.